Hi everyone! I am teacher Lana, and you must already know that I am from the Philippines. Do you know where the Philippines is? That's great! Today, I will tell you more information about my country. First, I will talk about different information about my country, some famous places that you can visit, national symbols, food, games, and culture and tradition. So, let's begin! Mabuhay and welcome to the Philippines. The Philippines is composed of 7,641 islands. That's a lot of islands. It is divided into three main parts: Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Philippines is composed of more than 300,000 square kilometers of land, and it is named after the Spanish king when an explorer came to the Philippines in 1542 to 1546. Before 1542 is what we call the pre-colonial Philippines, and during that time, we had our own writing system, and we call it baybayin. It was used to write Tagalog, the language of the Tagalog people, but also other languages of the Philippines such as Pampango and Ilocano. And this is the way to write my name, Lana. During 1542, Spanish claimed the islands, and at 1898, the Americans came. At 1941, the Japanese came, and at 1946, Philippines became independent, and 2016 is when we elected our 16th president. There are over 130 to 190 languages in the Philippines, but the official ones are English and Filipino. Where to go if you want to visit the Philippines? I will tell you about three very famous places in the Philippines. Number one is Mount Mayon. It is very famous because of its beautiful cone shape. Another one is Chocolate Hills in Bohol. They are oddly shaped hills and they look like chocolates. The third one is Taal Volcano. It's the world's smallest active volcano. In fact, it's so active that right now, it's releasing ash. What about our national symbols? Our national flower is called Sampaguita. It's a white flower and believed to symbolize purity, fidelity, and hope. Our national tree is Nara. Our national bird is Philippine Eagle, which represents the bravery and power of the Filipino people. Our national fruit is mango. National animal is carabao, used by farmers. National leaf is anahaw. National house is called nipahat or bahay kubo. National gem is the Philippine pearl. And our national clothing is called barot saya and barong. If you want to see this, come visit Teacher Lana because I will be wearing one. What about our national and delicious food? These are some of my favorites. Sinigang, which is meat and vegetables with sour soup. Chicken adobo, lumpia, sisig, and our dessert, halo-halo. What about our Filipino games? We'll talk about pokpok palayok, palo sebo, piko, jackstone, and marble games. Pokpok palayok is played during birthday parties. You have a pot full of candies, someone blindfolded trying to hit the pot. Next is palo sebo. It's a race to get the red flag on top of a stick. Piko is our version of hopscotch. You have numbers on the floor that you have to jump on. Jackstone is usually played inside the house. You have a small ball and some of these things that you have to grab. Marbles or jolens is where you play with a ball made of glass and you flick it with your fingers to reach your goal. And here are some other Filipino games that you can play. Sipa is where you hit a metal with some plastic with your foot. Tumbang preso is where you have an empty can that you hit with your slipper or your flip-flops. And luksong tinik, where you jump over someone's hands and feet. And now on to culture and traditions. Mano po is a way of showing respect to your elders. You take the elder's hand and you touch it to your forehead, like this video. Another is bayanihan. Filipinos love helping each other. And a traditional way of showing that is helping others move their houses from one place to another, or simply just helping other people. Hospitality. We love having visitors and we show them the warmest welcome. Filipinos are very religious. Most Filipinos are Catholics and go to church every Sunday. Karaoke. We love singing. If you know a Filipino, I'm sure that they are good at singing. And if you want to go around the Philippines, there are many ways to do that. One is to ride a jeepney. It's like our own small version of a bus. Did you know Filipinos and Taiwanese people are related? A long time ago, the ancestors of the Philippines and Taiwan were like distant cousins from the same family. They started in Taiwan and some of them moved to the Philippines. They share things like their language and some of their genes, which are like family traits. So, even though we live in different places now, we have a special connection because of our shared family history. If you want to know more about the Philippines and you want to play the games that I talked about earlier, come visit me outside of the Academic Affairs office on the second floor. I'll see you there. Salamat!